Hey everybody, welcome back. Little Shop of Hoarders, PDX Picker channel. My name's Chris. We have orders that have sold for me on Poshmark and eBay. A lot of Poshmark orders. Things are going gangbusters for me on that platform, relatively speaking. Today's gonna be a quick video, so trying a little new format here, maybe not so jibby-jabby about all of the particular items that have sold. So let's start pulling those orders. Let me know what you think about the new format. We'll start on Poshmark. 4 total sales. This is just over the weekend, so very good sales weekend for me. Very good sales weekend for me. December is definitely turning around and looking to be a pretty decent month for sure. First item that sold, picked this up for $8. I don't know where. Probably at a yard sale. And it's a Carhartt Clarksburg hoodie. Whoa! I was happy that this one sold because it's very minimal Carhartt branding on there. Just a embroidered little bit down at the bottom. I just barely listed this. And that sold for $22 plus shipping. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. A very, very quick sale on that one. Super stoked about that. And this next pair of shoes, I don't know. I'll say this as a public service announcement. You probably know this already, or at least some of you that sell clothes, but I think a lot of clothing brands, I've learned this with Patagonia, Polo Ralph Lauren, definitely the case. Carhartt, definitely the case as well. And our Ariat will also fall under that category. Not every item they sell is a winner. Picked these up for just a couple of bucks, and they sold for $19 plus shipping. Let me find out exactly how much I paid for them. Yeah, so I paid $5 for them. Very nice, like clog, nice decoration on here, but it only sold for 19 bucks, and it had nothing to do with condition. I'd say these are like the Ariat version of Dansko's, and yeah, only sold for 19 bucks. Like I mentioned, not all items from different companies are winners. Another example of that, I picked these up for $3, and I was super stoked about it. I thought for sure this was, I thought this was going to be a much bigger deal than it was. Really nice pair of Patagonia women's hiking pants. Nice condition, no issues whatsoever. But I don't know, I feel like people, maybe especially with Patagonia, they just like it to be like, I don't know. Let me say I don't know 15 times. I don't know why people buy stuff. I don't know why people buy Patagonia. I thought it was because it was high quality items. That sold for $15 plus shipping on Poshmark. Had like no traction whatsoever on eBay. A little bit of traction on Poshmark. I originally had it listed for $20. Had to take an offer for $15. So Patagonia, Ariat, Carhartt, great brands. Those are the first 3 brands that sold, and I have another pair of Carhartt that's coming up next, which is actually a good sale. But those 3 brands together, I only combined sold them for $54, $56. So not very good. Thankfully, this sale is, I think, probably the best sale of the day. I super lucked into these. Picked these up for $2 at a yard sale. And you'll never believe it, they are Carhartt double knee jeans, or double knee pants. Some of my favorite things in the world to sell. These are vintage. They are made in the USA. So you can't tell just by looking at it. You have to know by the tag, but people will pay up for that. So this right here, not a lot of personality to them. A lot of people love the story that is told by all the stains and things on here. There's no rips, there's minimal wear, but right here you can see made in the USA if it happens to focus. These are a pair of loose original fit. I'm guessing probably early 2000s. So, like I said, picked those up for $2, and those sold for $110 on Poshmark. Great start to the sales weekend from Poshmark. We're at about 166 bucks or something, I think is the total right there. So again, I cross list using Vendu. I use Posher VA. Both of those services are super crucial to me having a lot of success on Poshmark, and hopefully Mercari if that ever comes back around once they get rid of the majority of the buyer fees. So, but right now Poshmark for sure is my only real great platform to cross list on. Picked this item up for $1 because it was unique. It's a Kansas City Royals hat, but it's their St. Patrick's Day version, so relatively rare, and it sold for $11.96. I think it was in a 20% off sale or 25% off sale, somewhere around there. But it took a while to sell. There's not that many of them on there, but people don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because the Royals aren't doing that spectacular. I thought I had sold this next thing a while ago, but I didn't. I just sold it over the weekend. Picked these up for $7.99. Shoe down! Shoe down! It's this right here. It's a pair of DC shoes, or a brand, a slipper, I would say, by DC Shoes. They are Bob's Burger. So it's got burgers on here, and then DC. Sold for, I think, $37.46 because it was on sale. I think the biggest issue with these are the size. I think they're size 8, so not a super great size. Yeah, size 8.5. They have this is called the Villain 2 slip-on. They have inside there the, I don't know, I've never seen Bob's Burgers. Maybe those are the villains in there. Anyway, I'll watch the little pickup. I sold this once, and then the buyer never paid. Somehow, this buyer figured out a way to game the system and use the old... I thought eBay fixed it so that whenever a buyer bought something, they had to either keep the item listed for sale, or the buyer would pay right away. But somehow this was sitting in my waiting for payment section in under my selling dashboard. I don't know, maybe it was a glitch or whatever, but after 4 days, I messaged the buyer multiple times, just canceled the order. But I picked up, but it resold. I have 2 of these. Originally, both of them sold, but now just this one did. Super crazy cabinet wax, heavyweight premium dry wax paper, 500 sheets. Paid, I think, $3.99 for this at my thrift store, and it sold for $24.95 plus shipping. I think this is what you make like deli sandwiches on. They do not make that anymore. It's by Dixie, and so there are people, I guess, who want to, I don't know, they're really particular about their deli paper. It's very expensive. 25 bucks for 5 sheets of deli paper. 500 sheets, I should say. It is kind of crazy. All right, so this next item, took a shot in the dark. This one sale, put me way into the profit. At the Goodwill outlet a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, they had boxes and boxes of these furniture casters. And each box has, I think, 24 in them or 20 in them, something like that. So I bought 2 boxes just for the fun of it. And this one sold, or the first one sold, $20.90 free shipping. So basically, you know, 12 bucks or so after fees, and so that puts me well into the profit already, and I have about 40, 50, I don't know, a bunch more left. So they're gonna sell really slowly, but I don't take up a ton of room. It's Basic brand furniture casters. Super exciting, I know. Sold one of the last Christmas ornaments I have. I don't have too many left. Can't really see them too well in there, but it's an old Mickey ornament. I paid $1 for this. Same place I bought all the Enesco ornaments. And I have a Pluto one as well. Can't see me, but you can hear me. The Pluto one hasn't sold. I have a couple more Enesco ornaments that haven't sold. Not really desirable ones. This one sold for $18 plus shipping on that one. So very happy with that ornament purchase. I hope I come across something like that again. It was a lot of profit to be made. And the last item of the day, I'm not going to end on a high note, but you know, there's just lots of times where we have learning processes, learning moments. For a while there, I thought like Craftsman, made in the USA tools, wrenches in particular, were good pickups. So they're not, or at least the ones that I have found are not. This little lot of 4 wrenches, there's 3, so they're offset. And there's 3 Craftsman, 1 BF Goodrich, sold for $13.20, free shipping. Just this little guy here. To be honest, I probably paid $1 each on these. So overpaid. Probably gonna take most of that, those earnings to put it towards shipping. So I don't know. There might be Craftsman wrenches that are good buys out there. They're few and far between, and I'm not really a good person to find those. But anyway, at least I'm gonna be getting, I don't know, I think I'm gonna be losing money on that transaction, but whatever, it is what it is. So anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know if you like this new format, shorter, faster, more speedy. Like this video if you did, and subscribe to my channel to get some more content like this in the future. Working on getting those watching hours, viewing hours, almost said visiting hours, on YouTube up, so I can actually maybe make a little bit of money from this channel. About 3/4 of the way there, so got some work to do. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Good luck with all of your reselling ventures out there. Take care. Bye-bye.